If high-level automations and workflows have been something that's been challenging for you, or you're just getting into high level and you haven't actually started an account yet, I'm going to show you something today. It's a brand new feature, all powered by AI, that's going to make your life so much easier. So right here, I'm in my real estate account. I have a lot of different businesses that we run with our high level, and one challenge I have is that a lot of people are filling out the contact forms or the lead capture forms, but they're not necessarily turning into clients immediately. So I need to build out a workflow that will follow up with them via text and via email. And normally that would take me about an hour to write all the emails and everything. But I'm going to show you really easily how we can do this today with a new feature that's in high level. All we do is go over to this automation tab here. And now we're going to build a workflow with this AI tool. So build using AI. I'll move my head here. So I'm going to say, write a follow up automation with 8 SMS texts and 8 emails for people that filled out a form for a 1% down home loan but haven't responded yet. So we'll just start with this, see what we get. Okay, so this has been created now. It took about a minute to create. And again, normally this would take me at least 30 minutes to an hour, not necessarily to set up the structure, but to actually type all the emails out. So this is my first time doing something this thorough. So let's see what we have here. Now, if you are new to workflows and automations, everything has to start off with a trigger. So some event happens that triggers everything else to kind of waterfall after that. So the trigger is 1% down home loan form submitted. So let's see, it didn't actually pull the form in, so we could go from our forms and I think it's this one. So now it knows which form it is. So we save that trigger. Let's see if it actually wrote the emails and if the emails are any good. Thank you for your interest. Benefits of 1% down home loan. Hello, contact name. Thank you for your interest in 1% down home loan program. The option reduces the upfront cash required to buy a home so you can secure the property sooner while preserving savings. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's a little corporate-y, but overall, I mean, it has written all of this for me, and it has all these are called custom values here. So it will automatically populate the person's name. And then down here, it's my name, my email, my phone number. So this is a very good head start. So you can see, let's see, we have an email here and a text message. What I'm not seeing is a wait step. So it looks like this is just gonna like rapid fire out. So it wasn't perfect, but it gave me a massive head start. What I would do is go in and do a wait, and I would wait like 1 day in between these things. So we'll go and add those wait steps. But overall, let's kind of read let's read the text message here. Thanks for your interest in our 1% down home loan benefits, minimal upfront cost, faster path to homeownership, flexible credit options, best, Jason Edwards. So pretty good. So I think this is a really cool new feature. It is kind of, when I know I have to build a new workflow, it just kind of is like, oh, here we go. Because not necessarily, again, building the structure, you can just easily copy these. Like I could copy this. Let me close this. I could copy this here and then paste it here. So you see it will make another copy here, but that takes a little bit of time, but it's not necessarily building the structure of it. It's building the actual content of it. So with a head start already with what they have here, that will save me a ton of time to go through and just tweak these. And you can even use the AI to rewrite these as well. So you write with AI. So AI is kind of infiltrating all of these different steps and making it really easy. They had a version of this before that I didn't feel worked quite as well, but this is pretty impressive so far. So you can go through and just build all of these out. And another thing you can do is if you wanted to monetize this a different way, you could go and build a really quality snapshot that you could sell to other people too. So maybe you're a specialist in a certain industry like roofing or something. You could build a really cool snapshot using these AI workflow builders and then go and package that up and sell that as well. We've made a lot of money selling even just snapshots. So a lot of different ways you can do this. But if you just have a client and you're taking them on and they have a special use case, you can go in and have the AI actually build the entire workflow out for them for a specific thing that they need. So just makes your life really easy. And I could go back and if I wanted to do like 50 follow-ups, like I want to follow up with them for the entire year. And maybe in my prompting, like we can go back again and see if I go back, we can try building another one that is more robust and also with the wait steps. So let me be a little more thorough with my prompt here. Okay, so I've built another kind of prompt here, and I was a bit more thorough. So let's see if we can put this to the test and see if it's going to be any good. It could totally blow up. Who knows? But I said, write a 50-week follow-up series with 50 text messages and 50 emails. The first one will go out immediately, and then the next ones will go out every week thereafter. Only during the hours of 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and not on Sunday. So I wanted to see if it would also do that part. This is a follow-up series for people that filled out a form for a 1% down home loan but have never responded to our initial message. Please make sure to stop the automation if they respond to me via email or SMS. So I'm going to hit build and see if this does anything. Okay, so I just got to be upfront with you guys. I tried this a few different times. I kept getting error messages. Then finally it went through and it doesn't look like it did it correctly. So it started off okay. And then we get to the bottom here and it's sending a message out. We've queued the remaining 49 weekly messages to send on weekdays. If you need any changes, contact us. And not sure who this is going to. So not really sure about that, but maybe if we did a little bit lower, like we ran 10 the first time and that, or 8 the first time and that seemed to work. So I might try one more time just to see. But overall, if you can just get this thing started, it is still in beta. So I'm sure they're still tweaking a few things here. And this can kind of guide us through a few things as well. Overall, though, I'm impressed with it. It is going to take a little bit of work to get it to consistent form, but to just even have 8 that you can do without having to write those things out is going to be a big improvement. And I'm sure typically what HighLevel does is they get a working model out, at least works most of the time in beta, and then moving forward, they tweak and fix all the bugs and errors and then launch it out to the masses. So we're very early. I think this just came out today. So I'm not expecting it to be perfect yet, but just excited that this is a possibility. Has always been a little daunting to create workflows and create automation. So now that this is here, I'm going to be using it a lot for all of our different businesses and see what I can create and how fast I can create them. So with that, if you have any questions, let me know down below in the chat. Also, if you want an entire free course on how to use HighLevel, just comment, I want the free course, and I'll personally respond to you with a link to that course. And other than that, I'll wrap up and see you on the next video. Thanks.